Why is Calgary's housing market hot amid high interest rate? Market report summary for June 2023. Calgary home prices reached a new record high while the pace of rise in prices slowed. At 3,146, Calgary's number of sales saw an 11% yearly rise and a 0.8% monthly increase in June 2023. Detached home average price increased by 9.4% year-over-year to $730,000. Semi-detached home average price increased by 16% year-over-year to $628,000. Townhouse average price increased by 15.8% year-over-year to $409,000. Condo apartment average price increased by 7.9% year-over-year to $302,000. Netizen 1. While many of Canada's housing markets continue to take a hit amid rising interest rates, that doesn't seem to be the case in Calgary. In fact, everyone wants to come to Calgary. Amid a gold rush market, one real estate expert tells CBC News. That's in part due to the fact that the average price of a home in Calgary currently lands at $539,461, and while that's an increase of nearly 10% from last year, it's still cheaper than other cities such as Toronto, where detached homes can cost upwards of $1 million. While Calgary's housing market is booming, inventory as a result is low. We have such a lack of properties, the real estate expert said. Netizen 2. Calgary home prices reach new heights. July sees 7th consecutive monthly gain. Rising rates had little impact on sales this month, as the 2,647 sales represented a year-over-year gain of 18%, reflecting the strongest July levels reported on record. The record-setting pace has been driven mainly by significant gains in the relatively affordable apartment condominium sector. Despite recent gains, year-to-date sales have declined by 19% over last year. In line with seasonal expectations, sales and new listings trended down compared to last month. However, this had minimal impact on inventory levels, which remained near the July record low set in 2006. With a sales-to-new listings ratio of 82% and a months of supply of 1.3 months, conditions continue to favor the seller. Continued migration to the province, along with our relative affordability, has supported the stronger demand for housing despite higher lending rates, said CREB registered chief economist Anne-Marie Lurie. At the same time, we continue to struggle with supply in the resale, new home, and rental markets, resulting in further upward pressure on home prices. In July, the unadjusted total residential benchmark price reached $567,700, marking the 7th consecutive monthly gain. Prices are now over 4% higher than the previous peak in May of 2022. Netizen 3. Most of it is people moving from BC and on. Alberta's job market means nothing when they can keep their remote jobs. My wife and I moved to Alberta 5 years ago now from Ontario. She's been working remotely this entire time, even pre-COVID. When I left the military, it was an easy decision to stay in Alberta rather than move back to Ontario. We would both make the same amount of money here as we would there, but could get way more house here for $600K than we'd get for $1 million in Ontario. Add in the taxes and the money goes even further. Basically, Alberta's job market means nothing, and a lot of the people buying up the homes already have jobs elsewhere. Netizen 4. They could raise interest rates to 20%, it would barely make a dent. When people are selling a house in an expensive market and buying here, they are paying cash. And high interest rates are going to benefit people retiring here from THR-GTA because their fixed income investments will do even better. Interest rate policy currently is about squeezing the workers on behalf of the retired. Netizen 5. Housing supply in Alberta is failing to keep up with population growth, putting pressure on house prices. In Edmonton, rents have increased 14% to average $1,368. In Calgary, average rents jumped 18%, exceeding $2,000 a month for the first time.